On today's video, we're talking about fire starters. When it comes to fire starters, you have a whole range of things you can do out in the wild: old birds' nests, dry grass, dry wood. You can shave it down and use that as a fire starter. But you can also order stuff online: prepper shops, survival stores, army surplus, Amazon, Temu. You can order stuff you can use as a fire starter, but in my mind it's always best to make your own, and it's very easy to make, from char cloth to DIY twine soaked in paraffin wax, water resistant, windproof, and a very good fire lighter. You can make your own little buddy burners at home with paraffin wax and cardboard. Today we are going to be turning cardboard into fire starters. Again, they are water resistant, and you can scratch one end and use a ferro rod to for them to catch a spark. Again, they are very good in windy, wet conditions. What you would need for this is some sort of tin to store them in and to pour the wax into. Corrugated cardboard. You always need to make sure the corrugated bits are going upwards, kind of like a chimney, so the paraffin wax can seep down inside them as well. And you're going to need something to lay them down on to allow them to dry, so they don't get all stuck together once you poured the paraffin wax in. You'll need some gloves as well, because you are going to be touching some hot metal. So the first thing you need to do is melt this down so it can be poured over your cardboard. Remember, always be careful with paraffin wax. It is flammable, and the last thing you want to do is catching a light. In my buddy burner video, the paraffin wax did actually catch a light, and that's kind of the last thing you want to do. It is very flammable, so be very careful with your heat. But these are very good. I will show you. I did bring a lighter with me. I've got a little stream behind me. I'll go and dunk them in the water and show you how good they are at catching a flame after they have got wet. But yeah, it's, to be quite honest, you don't need all of this in your fire kit, but I like to keep a range of stuff with me. If it's dry conditions, I will use my char cloth. If it's wet conditions, I will either use twine fire starters, or I will use the things we're making today. I find it handy to have a load of kit in my everyday carry for lighting fires, because you never know what you're going to face, what you're going to need. So yeah, it's, like I said, you don't need it all, but sometimes it is best to have more than what you need, because yeah, if it's windy, you've got your twine, or you've got these cardboard strips. If it's dry, still conditions, you've got your char cloth, so it's you've got a lot you can use there. So that is now fully melted. What I'll do is get my gloves on. We'll move the heat source out of the way, and just like the buddy burners, all you have to do is pour your wax over the top, let it all seep down inside. That is kind of the first step there. We'll just let them soak for a moment, and then we will pull them out and stick them on this greaseproof paper. So now we've left them for a little while to soak up. We do need to get these out because we don't want them hardening and sticking together, because then you just got one solid lump like you do with the buddy burners, and that's not what we're going for with these ones. It is solely or to use to like get a flame going over cooking, so you don't want these all stuck together. They are warm, but they're a bit more awkward to get out with gloves on. Don't try this at home. Yeah, it's you don't want to be burning yourself. Right, once we've got all these out, they should harden much quicker. Running out of room on my, yeah, let's get these free. Or try it. Nope, I'm gonna need my gloves back on because that has fallen into the leftover wax. We're actually making quite a bit of a mess with this one. There we go, they are all out of here now. So we just lay them all down. We do have some leftover wax, so I will just pour that over the top. And then this tin is basically what you're going to be storing them in. Another thing you can keep with you. My fire kit's getting quite packed and full now, but it's something else to have on you. So yeah, we're going to give these a moment to set, and then we'll head down to the stream and test these out. So now your wax is hardened. You've got some wax covered, paraffin wax covered cardboard. You can put them back in your tin as a storage method. But yeah, now it's time to test these out. So we're going to get these dunked in the water, and then we'll try and catch a flame to them. So yeah, what we're basically going to do is take our paraffin wax cardboard, so you dunked it in, and then we're just going to take our flame, if we can get one, because my lighters don't seem to be playing ball today. Let's try come around this side. Need to let it catch, and then you've got your fire starter. So it's quite windproof, well, it is very windproof, and it was dunked in water, and it works wonders. A great way to start fire in windy conditions, wet conditions. Yeah, they are brilliant little things. So yeah, there we have it. That is the simple tutorial on how to make windproof, waterproof fire starters you can add to your fire kit and take out in the wild with you. But yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video. We are going to be doing a lot more tutorials, ramping them up. But again, thank you for watching. Until the next one, see you all again soon.